Good morning. We're about to start. Okay. 2 more minutes and we. Hey, Wendy. Hello, Wendy. Good morning again. Are you there? Can you listen?
Yes, teacher, good morning. I can listen.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to start because no one else is here, and we're going to remember about the grammar. Remember grammar about reported speech. For example, we have the direct speech. I've seen the film before. How do you report this? Now, if you say she told me, how do you think it is the rest?
In the past
In the
perfect, I had I had seen the field before.
But you're not I. We're talking about her.
Ah, she
She,
had she had
she had yes, she told me she had seen the film before. Okay. Now, the next phrase is you'll like it. She was sure I.
uh um you you will
No, because it start with I.
okay. The subject is I again.
Yes, I would. What else?
I will like it.
Yes, that's right. No, she said I will like it. Now, in this case, what does tell mean in these two statements? For example, we have she told me that she loved me. What is the meaning of told in this case? What do you think is trying to say?
She told is about the past report
Okay,
speech.
yes. Okay, what else?
Information she loved me.
Okay, yeah, she gave you this information. She said
Mhm.
this to you. And now the other one, she told me to go away.
I think in this case, give information,
Give
no
information
report.
or maybe more like an order, no? Like go
Okay.
away. She's ordering you to go away. Okay. Now, when we report questions, there is no inversion and no do, does, or did. For example, where do you live? He asked me where I lived. So we have to make the question into affirmative form, and if we use question words, we use them to mix the two clauses. Now, we have this with how. How long are you staying? She asked me what continues here.
It could be how long you were staying.
How long? She asked me.
Uh, she
No. You
she
continue
she
with the
was
question part. You
How long?
continue, remember? She asked me how long. What else?
She, no.
How long? What else? Do you remember?
I don't remember when, in this case, I use affirmative sentence in the past.
Yes, so if the question is, are you staying? How would be this into reported? If we use a question word, we keep the question word. So we say, she asked me how long. What else?
I was staying.
Yes, okay. How long I
Ah,
was staying? Yes, that's it. Yes, this is it. Okay, and finally, this is a question. This is a yes or no question. Notice. Do you know Mike? She wanted to know if.
She wanted to know if quería saber, ella quiere saber if I know Mike. Otra vez no.
No, not now.
new.
No. If
New.
I meet Mike.
No meat. Where is meat? No, we have the verb now.
Okay. Do you know Mike? ¿Qué sabes de Mike? She want to know if.
No, the
Ay,
question is, ¿conoces a Mike?
claro, claro, ¿conoces a Mike?
You just have to turn this into past. So from present to past. So how
Okay.
is,
She
yes,
wanted to know if I knew Mike.
that's right. That's the only way. Okay, if I knew Mike, that's it. Okay. Now, hello there, good morning, good morning. Piero, good morning, Sheila. Now, we have exercise number 6. It says, imagine you were stopped by the police and asked these questions. You're going to report these. For example, okay, let's go by turns, okay? We have the first question and you have to report this with ask. They asked me where I was going. Okay, now the question is, where are you going? They asked me, now the police asked me where I was going. Now let's continue with the next one. Piero, where have you been? And you have the verb ask. How do you report this?
They asked me where I had been.
Okay, yes, very well. Excellent. Now, Sheila, do you live in the area? Want to know.
Okay, Miss. Uh, they want to know,
Wanted.
as he wanted to know, uh, where I live.
No, because you're not using where.
Yeah.
The question is with you, with do.
Okay, do you live in the, tú vives en esta área? Okay, en el área, they want to know if I live in the area.
Yes, if they wanted to know if I lived in the area. That's right. Now, Wendy, how old are you? Wonder.
Okay. Um, um, they
They wondered.
wonder to.
No, they wondered and continue with the question.
Okay, the question is how 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 old you were?
No, because it's talking about you. How old
How old I
I?
was?
That's right. Okay. Very well. That's
Okay.
very. Yeah. You're already getting it. Piero, were you with friends? Want to know. How's the reported?
They wanted to know if I had been with friends.
Yes, that's right. If I had been with friends. Well done, Piero. Now, Sheila, have you been drinking? Demand to know.
Uh, yeah. How you been drinking? They demanded to know if if I was drinking.
No was because it's present perfect. Continuous.
Ah,
Have you been
yeah.
drinking?
If I had, no, a ver. How you has estado tomando? A ver. Él le manda to know si yo. Yeah. If I had was drinking.
No, no, no was. If I
Okay.
had
I had been drinking.
only if I had been drinking, that's it. Okay, no was.
Okay. Yes,
Yes,
yes. Me
because
estaba
this is
confundiendo.
past perfect. Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Okay, and finally, Wendy, what time did you leave home?
Okay.
Ask if I could remember,
They asked if I could remember what time you had left home.
but not
I
you.
left. I left home. I had left home.
Okay, yes, what time I had left home. Okay, that's better. Okay, very well. So this is the report. Very well, guys. You're getting it. Now let's just listen and check.
Tape script 12.4.
I was coming home from the club the other night, and I was stopped by the police.
Were you? Did they ask you lots of
They
questions?
certainly did.
Okay.
They asked me where I was going and where I'd been, and they wanted to know if I lived in the area.
Were you scared?
You bet.
What else did they ask?
Well, they wondered how old I was, and they wanted to know if I'd been with friends.
Oh, I'm glad I wasn't with you.
Then they demanded to know if I'd been drinking.
And had you?
No, not much anyway. They also asked if I could remember when I'd left home.
Do you know why they were asking all this?
No idea. They wouldn't tell me.
Okay, so that's in there how we can report this when we are going to tell someone else what happened with us. Now, very well, we continue. This is, but you said, complete the conversations with an idea of your own. No, let's just complete the conversations by the listening. Okay, so let's listen and complete this. Pay attention.
Tape script 12.5. But you said 1,
Bill's coming to the party tonight.
Really? I thought you said he wasn't feeling well.
2,
Have you got a cigarette?
I didn't know you smoked.
3,
Oh no! I've spilt tomato ketchup on my white shirt.
Oh, I told you to be careful. I knew you'd do that.
4,
Did you get me a drink?
Sorry, I didn't realise you were here. What would you like?
5,
I'm 25 today.
Are you? I didn't know it was your birthday. Many happy returns.
6,
Oh no, it's raining.
Really? But the weather forecast said it was going to be a nice day.
7,
You left the doors and windows of the flat open this morning.
I'm sorry. I was pretty sure I'd closed everything.
8,
Where did Tom go last night?
I've no idea where he went.
Now let's listen one more time.
tape script 12.5. But you said 1,
Bill's coming to the party tonight.
Really? I thought you said he wasn't feeling well.
2,
Have you got a cigarette?
I didn't know you smoked.
3,
Oh no! I've spilt tomato ketchup on my white shirt.
Oh, I told you to be careful. I knew you'd do that.
4.
Did you get me a drink?
Sorry, I didn't realise you were here. What would you like?
5.
I'm 25 today.
Are you? I didn't know it was your birthday. Many happy returns.
6.
Oh no, it's raining.
Really? But the weather forecast said it was going to be a nice day.
7.
You left the doors and windows of the flat open this morning.
I'm sorry. I was pretty sure I'd closed everything.
8.
Where did Tom go last night?
I've no idea where he went.
Okay, so are you ready to check? Yes, no, yes. Hello there, Diana. Hello there, Paola, Marjorie. Good morning. Okay, so
Hi, teacher.
Sheila. Okay, good morning. Sheila, read number one. No, sorry, number two. The question is, have you got a cigarette?
I didn't know you smoke.
Okay, very well. That's it. Well done, Sheila. Paola, did you listen number three?
Sure, teacher. I think is I didn't realize you number
No,
three.
number
No,
three. No, number
number
three.
three.
Yes, I
Number
told
three.
you.
I know the I know will happen.
Okay, yeah, I knew you'd do that. Okay, this is a similar idea. Okay, now Diana Gutierrez, do you have number four? Sorry, it says.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't realize you were here. What
Yes,
would you like?
what would you like? Okay, that's it. Well done. Sheila, number five, please.
Okay. Are you? I didn't know what is your birthday. Many happy returns.
Yes, well done. Piero, number six.
Sorry, teacher, me olvidé.
Okay, no problem. Marjorie, how about number six?
Miss, I in the street now.
Oh, okay. It's okay. Let me know when you can participate, okay?
Yes, Miss. I have to go to a visit to my mother. He is in the hospital. Only
Oh,
today.
okay. Oh, okay,
Okay.
Maria. No problem. It's okay. I
Okay.
get it.
Thank you.
Okay,
But
if
I
you
want.
want, you may leave.
Yes, but I want to try to almost listen.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, okay. Okay, no problem. So you're just listening today.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so let's continue. Wendy, please. Number six.
Number 6. Okay. Okay. The weather forecast say it was going to be a nice day.
Yes, it was going to be a nice day. Well done, Wendy. Excellent.
Okay.
Now, Paola, number seven, please.
Number 7. I'm sorry. I was pretty sure I had closed everything.
Yes, I had closed or I'd closed everything. Okay, well done, Paola. And finally, Diana, what about number eight?
Okay. Me too. Me, teacher?
Yes, Diana Gutierrez.
Okay. Where did Tom go last night? I've no idea where he went.
Yes, that's right, where he went. Okay, well done. So that's exercise number one with all the parts completed. Now we continue. the interview. Think of questions you're usually asked when you're having a job interview. Most of the, or many times we apply for jobs and we have these job interviews and they kind of ask questions, right? Like, for example, now how old are you? What is your name? Where have you worked before? Do you like working in a team? These are just some typical questions they usually ask in a job interview. So in this case, you are going to think about those questions and you're going to talk with a partner, okay, and you're going to report the questions. No, you're going to talk about your experience, your last experience, okay, you're going to share about your last job interview and you're going to tell 2 or 3 questions they asked you, but you're going to report them, okay, like on the last job interview, they asked me how old I was. Okay. Or in the last job interview, they asked me if I knew how to work in a team. Okay, so this is what you are going to do. You're going to exchange information about job interviews with a partner, and you're going to report 2 or 3 questions you were asked in that job interview. Okay, is it clear? Yes, yes.
Teacher,
So I'll give, yeah, tell me,
it's a
Wendy.
report information about the answer the question, yes? Is that my partner?
No, you have to report the questions you were asked, okay?
Okay, okay.
Yes, okay. So I'll give you some little time so you can think about the questions and you start reporting them, and then you start the conversations, okay? Okay, so you're going to start in pairs. Paola and Diana Gutierrez, please. You start. Okay, Paola, you start a conversation by asking Diana about the last job interview, and Diana, you start telling, you're going to report 3 of the main questions you remember. Okay, and then you go backwards. Okay, you do the opposite way with Paola. So Paola, start please.
Diana, how old are you?
No, you have to ask her about the last job interview, and she has to report the questions she was asked in that job interview. Okay. Okay, Paola.
No entendí, teacher, ¿qué es?
Okay, you're going to make a conversation. Okay, and you have to ask the other person about the last job interview this person had. No, like when was the last time you applied for a job? And then the other person is, then you can tell, for example, what questions were you asked in that job interview? And then Diana has to report the questions she was asked in that job interview. Okay, she has to report. They asked me how old I was. Okay, and then you are going to do the same. Okay, Paula, is it clearer? Okay, so Paola, start,
Así que
please. Okay. Okay, Paola, you can start.
ya, puede ser dónde trabajaste antes. Diana,
La idea es
where,
preguntar cuál fue la última entrevista de trabajo y qué le preguntaron. Entonces Diana tiene que decirte qué le preguntaron, pero reportando las preguntas, ¿ya? Ese es el ejercicio.
okay,
Y luego al revés. ¿Ok?
ya, okay. Diana, where did you work before?
Diana.
Okay. Where, I'm sorry, where did you, what was the question? Sorry.
Oh, yes, Paola,
Is
it's not where you were before, it's when was the last time you applied for a job, porque es una entrevista de trabajo, no es dónde
okay.
trabajaste, ajá. Y luego le tienes que preguntar, ¿qué le preguntaron en su última entrevista? Okay, continue. Start again, please.
Okay. Eh, my last job interview was recently here in Peru. Okay, it
Paola.
was a
Ah, um, um, what did they ask your before interview?
okay. They asked me about my experience, my strengths, why I want the job, my goals to the future or for the future, um, and why I believe I will be a good uh, candidate for the company. I think so.
Okay, now you ask Paola the same question.
Paola, when was your last interview or job interview? When were your last interview?
Um, um, I I don't remember.
What was your last job interview?
Um, mm, mm,
Or
I had work as an practicing and administrator administrator assistant.
Okay. What questions do you
Were you asked?
were you asked? Yes.
Is I remember. Repeat question, please. ¿Dónde preguntaste o qué te...
No, ¿qué preguntas respondiste o te hicieron?
I remember they asked me about my experience in like areas in my future goals. They also asked about my skill for the position.
Okay. And do you remember what was the company you applied? ¿Cómo a qué empresa estabas postulando?
Y esa es business education.
Okay, thanks, Paola.
Thanks, Diana.
Okay. Okay, girls. Okay, that was pretty much okay. Let's just try to remember. Okay, if we don't remember the question, maybe try to figure out what they could actually ask. Now, in this case, you continue. Sheila and Piero, please. Sheila, you start.
Miss, una consulta. ¿Cuántas preguntas deben ser?
2 or 3.
Ok, cualquiera, ¿no?
Related to a job interview.
Ok, listo. Ok. Good morning, Piero. How old are you?
No. You have to ask him about the last job interview he has, and then he has
Ah,
to
ok,
tell
ok.
you, yes, the questions in reported, okay?
Ah, ok, ok. Ya listo. Good morning, Piero. Where, ¿dónde fue? Where did the last job
Good morning, miss. I did my last job on a package company to charge books.
Okay. What year? Um, what year was you working?
Um, I started working recently in this year, 2025. Um, in April.
Okay, Sheila, you have to ask him about the questions.
Sí. How
Yes, he
long
was.
were? How
No, no,
long were?
what questions he was asked in the last job interview.
Ah, ok. Ahora le toca él preguntarme a mí.
No, tienes que preguntarle cuáles fueron mejor dicho, ¿cuándo fue la última entrevista laboral? Entrevista, no trabajo.
Ah, ok,
Entrevista
ok.
laboral y
Entrevista. Me
qué le
estaba confundiendo.
preguntaron. Ajá, entonces él te va a decir, me preguntaron esto,
Ah,
esto y
ya.
esto, reportándolo.
Ok, ok.
Ok.
Okay. What they asked you in your interview?
Okay, in my first interview, uh, they asked me, uh, how old are, no, no, just how old were I am when I start the working, and if I have experience working in this industry, in this topic, how important is the working for me?
Okay. Ahora le toca preguntarme a mí, ¿no?
Yes, now Peter, you try to ask Sheila the same question.
What they asked you in your first work interview?
Okay, in my first interview, they asked me my age, my studies in the university, and if I have worked before.
Continue, Piero.
¿Cuál era la otra pregunta? Es que no puedo saber.
No, you have to decide. It's your conversation. You just have to
Okay.
continue asking. She just told you one question. She has to tell you at least two or three.
Do you have experience working in this topic?
No, you have to ask her more about the questions. She has to report. Okay, you're not interviewing her. She has to tell you the questions she was asked.
Acerca de las preguntas que me dijo ella. ¿Verdad?
Sí, tú solo tienes que averiguar qué fue lo que le preguntaron, porque ella te tiene que reportar, nada más.
Ok.
Ujú. Puedes preguntarle, ¿qué más te preguntaron?
Oh, tell me more about your uh, when they asked you about the age when you were start working.
Okay, and when I was working in my first interview, they asked me if I had I have been in a specialty, a course special about the job. Other question was if I have family, kids, or if I live with my parents.
Okay, very well. Peter, you can end the conversation if you like. She already told you the questions.
Mm, ¿Lo sigo preguntando? No entendí.
No, you can end the conversation.
Okay, okay. Uh, that's very good, Sheila. I think your first interview is better than my first interview. So thank you for answering.
Okay, thanks. It was pretty well, especially the report questions you were making, Sheila. But Peter, you have to check all the tenses to change the words properly. Okay. And finally, Wendy and Raquel, please. Raquel, hello there. Can you listen?
Hi.
Raquel? Yes? Okay. So you're going to continue, okay? You finish this exercise. The interview, you already know what to do. So when did you start a conversation, please?
Okay, teacher. Raquel, good morning. Okay, about my last interview, it was 5 years ago. I didn't remember exactly this time, but I remember a question. The first question I remember was my boss asked me how much you wanted to earn.
I wanted.
Obviously, I wanted. Obviously, my answer was more money. What about you? What was your question? Do you remember?
Hi, good morning, Wendy. I don't remember the one of the question on my last interview, because it was very personal. It was a very interview, a little bit fun for me because um, the interviewer uh, asked me things about my hobbies and something like
Personal
that.
questions.
Yeah.
Okay. In my case, the second question was my boss asked me how much you wanted to earn, and after was how much time you wanted to work. In this case, I only say more and less is better. What about you? Do you remember the second question? Could be? Or you don't remember? Raquel?
Uh, Sorry, I don't remember because it was
Maybe
a
a
long
personal
time.
question? Maybe you remember?
A second question. Okay, let me think. Okay. I remember the interviewer asked me about my dream. He
Oh,
asked me
what was
about
your answer?
yeah, he asked me if about my dream in my and I don't know how can I say it, but he say if you can travel one country, um what country would you like to travel, something like that. And I say, oh, I would like to travel to Japan because I love the culture.
Okay, interesting. Okay, I
Yeah.
remember exactly my final question. My boss asked me about she if I liked my work before. My answer was yes. I enjoy my work usually, often. In your case, what was the last question?
I'm sorry. I'm sick.
No
My
worry,
last
no worry.
question. Uh, sorry, I can hear you.
Okay, only I told you about my last question. Maybe in your case you don't remember, you didn't remember about your last question in your interview.
Okay. Uh, my last interview was um maybe 2 years ago, so I don't remember. Um,
No
last
worry.
week.
Thank you for giving me your information about your interview, Raquel. Thank you so much. That's all, teacher.
Thank you.
Okay, yes. Very well. It felt like a natural conversation. Okay, and the report questions were okay too. Well done. Okay, so this is just an example. Hello there for the ones who are just coming. So this is the way we can report questions, and now we are going to listen to a person who has just been for a job interview as a receptionist, and she's telling her friend about it. She's saying these questions she was asked, like why she wanted the job, or if she had any experience, or if she could do word processing. Now, there are two. What other questions do you think they asked? You are going to listen and you're going to write down what are the other questions, but maybe you have to report. Okay, so pay attention, please.
Tape script 12.6. The interview.
They wanted to know how old I was. They asked me what I was doing at the moment. They asked me how much I was earning. They asked where I'd worked before. They asked me if I liked working in a team. They wanted to know when I could start.
Tape script 12.6. The interview.
They wanted to know how old I was. They asked me what I was doing at the moment. They asked me how much I was earning. They asked where I'd worked before. They asked me if I liked working in a team. They wanted to know when I could start.
Okay, so do you have all the questions, or do you want me to put it again?
Yes, again, teacher, please.
Okay.
Tape script 12.6. The interview.
They wanted to know how old I was. They asked me what I was doing at the moment. They asked me how much I was earning. They asked where I'd worked before. They asked me if I liked working in a team. They wanted to know when I could start. I was
Script 12.6. The interview.
They wanted to know how old I was. They asked me what I was doing at the moment. They asked me how much I was earning. They asked where I'd worked before. They asked me if I liked working in a team. They wanted to know when I could start.
Okay, so according to these, what is the first question?
How old she was?
Okay, yes, no, they wanted to know how old I was. Okay, just the questions itself, yes, how old she was. Now, what is the next question?
They asked me what I was doing at the moment.
Yes, that's right. What else?
They asked me how much I was earning.
Yes, that's right. Okay, well done. What's the next question? There's three more.
They asked me where I worked before.
Yes, where I had worked before. That's right. Okay, the next one.
They asked me if I like working in a team.
Yes, that's it. And finally,
They
Want to know when I could start.
yes, that's right. Okay, very well. When I could start. Okay, get it great. So these are the usual questions. No, this is the usual questions they make on a job interview. Okay, so these are the questions they made to her. Now, let's continue. Reporting verbs. Match the reporting verbs in the box with the direct speech. So we have all these reporting verbs. So for example, no, letter E, ask. This person is asking, so we put ask. Can you help me? She said to me. No, you have to match the other ones to the right kind of sentence. So put them in the right place according to the type of sentence you think they are. So I'll give you a moment for this one. Okay, so let's start checking. Hello, Abigail. Good morning there. So please read number 2.
To remind, don't forget to post the letter he said to her.
Okay, remind. Well done. Thank you. Paola, number 3.
Number 3 is a promise. I really will work hard for my exam, she said.
Yes, that's right. This is a promise. Well done. Diana Gutierrez, what about number 4?
Is invite, come to my party, he said to me.
Yes, that's right. Invite. Now, Diana Cordova, hello there.
Number 5, you really must go traveling. You love it, she said to me. Leather encourage.
Okay, encourage. Okay. Now let's continue. Alcine, hello there. What's number 6?
Hello, teacher. I'll give you a lift to the airport. He said to me. He said,
Okay, I'm sorry. What is the verb?
um, G.
That's right. That's an offer. Well done. Marini, what about number 7? Marini, number 7?
Sorry, letter B, miss. Letter B.
Okay, can you read it?
Yes, I'm not sure about this job. Go on, apply for it. You'd be good at it, he said. Okay, I will, I replied.
I replied, yes, well done. And finally, Sheila, number 8, please.
Okay, miss, I been very busy. She say, let her see.
Explain, yes. Okay, very well. Now, all of these questions or all of these phrases, you have to report them, okay? For example, we have, she asked me, okay, no, letter E, this is a verb ask. So we are going to report according to the verbs they have. So she asked me to help her, okay? She asked me to help her. You could also say she asked me if I could help her. Now you're going to continue from number 2 to number 8. I'll give you a moment so you can do it a little, just to try to organize your ideas of how you're going to report this. And then we start reporting, okay?
Sí, lo que pasa es que no hay una moto de confianza, señorita, que lo pueda traer.
Okay, so let's start checking. Tanya, hello there, good morning. Number 2, how would you report number 2?
Sorry, teacher, I didn't listen.
But it's not a listening, you have to report. It's a practice.
Oh, okay. Don't forget to pass the letter, he said to her. He remind her to don't forget.
No, if you say don't, it's direct.
Okay.
He reminded her.
Won't forget.
In this case, okay, he reminded her to post the letter. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, it's just a little bit simpler. So don't forget, instead of saying, if you say don't forget, you are reminding. Okay? So just the rest of the message. Okay, thanks. Now, Peter, what about number 3?
She promised to work hard for exams.
Yes, for her exams. Okay, well done. Well done, Piero. Now, Liz, hello there. Number 4.
Good morning, teacher. Number 4. He invited me to his party.
Yes, that's right. That's simpler. Okay. Now, Wendy, what about number 5?
Oh, what is the number 5, teacher?
Yes.
Okay, 8. It could be okay, you or they could be encourage me.
Encourage. Okay, she encouraged me. Yes, she
Encourage
encouraged
me.
me.
You will love it.
No, that's
You
direct.
went travel.
To go traveling. Okay, she encouraged me to go traveling. Okay, no,
Teacher,
many
in
more.
this case, only change invites versus explains in the past. Yes, the verb no.
Yes, that's right, because we're talking about something that already happened. Okay, and then
Okay.
you just give the most important information. Okay.
Okay. I think the verb change and the past.
No, no, no. The other ones no, because we're using infinitive too. No, to, and then we
Yeah.
can change the
Okay.
verb.
I didn't
Okay,
see, teacher. Sorry.
it's okay, no worries. Okay, Raquel, number 6, please.
He offered me a lift to the airport.
Yes, that's right. Okay. He offered to give me a lift or a lift. Now let's continue from the beginning again. Oh, sorry. Abigail, what about number 7?
Number 7 is he
Persuaded, yes.
persuaded me to apply for that job.
To apply. Yes, he persuaded
Apply.
me, but this pronunciation to apply. Okay, well done. And Paola, what about number 8?
Number 8 is she explained that she had been very busy.
Yes, very well. That should be very busy. Okay, well done. Okay, you're getting it right. You're improving a lot on reporting. No, as you can see, if you practice, it becomes a little bit easier. Okay, so this is reporting verbs, and now let's just check these ones. Okay, and then we continue with one more.
Tape script 12.7. Reporting verbs. 1,
She asked me to help her.
2,
He reminded her to post the letter.
3,
She promised to work hard for her exams.
4,
He invited me to his party.
5,
She encouraged me to go travelling.
6,
He offered to give me a lift to the airport.
7,
He persuaded me to apply for the job.
8.
She explained that she'd been very busy.
Okay, so now listen to these conversations. What mistakes do the people make when they report the conversations? For example, we have number 1. Miranda ran from work. She said she'd phone you again later. She didn't say she'd phone later. She asked Jenny to phone her. So as we can see, we have some little mistakes on these conversations. You have to write down what is the real thing these people actually try to say. So we're going to listen and check these ones.
Tape script 12.8. She didn't say that. 1. Miranda is phoning to talk to Jenny.
Can I speak to Jenny, please?
I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. Who's calling?
This is Miranda from work. Could you give her a message?
Sure.
Can you ask her to ring me as soon as she's back? It's quite important.
I'll pass on your message.
2. Peter is talking to his boss.
At the moment, we can only offer you the job as assistant manager. I hope that's acceptable. The salary is £20,000 a year.
That's fine. I'll take the job.
There's a possibility of promotion in the next 6 months, if everything works out.
Great.
3. Caroline is talking to her son, Ben.
Now, Ben, you can play on the bike for a bit, but then you must let Mike have a turn, okay? You have to learn to share your toys.
OK, Mum.
4. Sally is leaving a message for James.
This is a message for James. It's Sally here. I've booked the cinema for 8 o'clock, so I'll see you inside the cinema at about 7:45. Hope that's okay. See you later.
5. Tom is talking to Sally.
I'll look at your computer for you, but I can't promise to mend it. I'm not an expert.
Will you charge me for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Of course not. I'll do it for nothing.
Okay, now let's listen one more time. At least let's do number 2.
Tape script 12.8. She didn't say that. 1. Miranda is phoning to talk to Jenny.
Can I speak to Jenny, please?
I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. Who's calling?
This is Mirinda from work. Could you give her a message?
Sure.
Can you ask her to ring me as soon as she's back? It's quite important.
I'll pass on your message.
2. Peter is talking to his boss.
At the moment, we can only offer you the job as assistant manager. I hope that's acceptable. The salary is £20,000 a year.
That's fine. I'll take the job.
There's a possibility of promotion in the next 6 months, if everything works out.
Great.
3.
Okay,
Caroline
so
is talking to her son, Ben.
what about number 2? What's the mistake?
The only noise for a manager only have a how do you say puesto?
Okay, the job position.
Yes, only a position like assistant of a manager, no a manager.
Okay, but there's something else.
Yes,
They're offered
teacher.
they're offered to how do you say to be a manager later after 6 months?
No, there's something else.
Also the number.
The
Yeah, that's
salary.
right. The salary, that's right. How much is it?
20,000
20,000
pounds
a
per
year.
year.
Pounds a year, that's right. Yes, that's it. He didn't say he got the job actually. He said he got the job for assistant manager and to earn 20,000 pounds a year. Okay. Well, that's it. But we're going to continue with the rest next in 2 weeks. Okay, because this is the last class we're having today. Because right now we're just going to start with the writing test. So let me just start explaining what you have to do. Okay, just a second, please. Wait. Okay, the writing test. Try to keep it short. Okay, not too short. It's about 110 and 140 words. It's actually a small test, okay? From 100 to 140 words. It has to be a simple text. You have to just try to write what we're asking here. Okay, you have to imagine you have your friends and they invite you to this party. Okay, it's an English friend, and you have to write like an informal note to thank this friend for his hospitality. And you have to also what you have to the content of your letter of your note. It has to be a greeting and thank you message. What you enjoy the most. You have to mention a conversation or event from the party using reporter speech. Suggest another occasion to meet and a closing phrase. You have to use models of probability, reporter speech, and maybe just words to express your attitude or linking words. Okay? So this is what you have to do right now. And remember, we're staying until 9:10 today. So you can already start with the writing test. If you have any questions, you just tell me. It's on week number 3. It's already there. You can start.
Miss, we we on this is the last exercise in the class.
That's
No?
right, yes. You finish and you just leave the class, okay?
And the next class is in the next
January.
month.
Yes, we're coming back. I think it's the first days of January. Let me check my calendar. I think we're starting on the 5th, okay? On the 5th
Oh,
of January, yes, in 2 weeks. No, because of
happy
the
hol-
Christmas. Sorry?
happy hol- happy
Yeah,
holiday.
happy holidays for you too. Enjoy these days. No, you need the break. We've been studying for a long time, so you need the break. We all need the break. Okay. So
Yes.
have a nice time. Have a nice time, Marini.
Okay, Miss.
Goodbye. If you need anything, you just tell me, okay?
Yes, Miss. Thank you very much.
Okay. Have a nice day. Goodbye. See you then.
Miss, una consulta. ¿Hasta qué
Tell
hora
me.
vas a estar abierto el writing test?
2 hours, I think, until 10 and a half.
Ah, ok, listo.
Yeah, you have time. Okay, you can start.
Teacher, I finished the writing test.
Okay, you may leave then. Okay, that's all for today. We see you in 2 weeks. Okay, have a nice holiday. Goodbye and take care.
Sorry, I have a question.
Tell me.
When is the deadline to finish your project?
There's a date. Just a second, please. It's in the 4 week. Okay. I think it's the 7th of January. Yeah, the 7th of January. Okay.
Okay.
So you still have time. Okay.
Thank you
Goodbye.
very much. Happy
Goodbye.
holidays.
Happy holidays too. Goodbye. Bye.
Teacher, I finished.
Okay, you finished that, so you may leave the reunion. Okay, goodbye and take care. See you after the holidays. Have a nice holiday.
Goodbye, teacher. Thank you for everything.
Goodbye.
Happy
Okay,
holidays too.
happy holidays too. Goodbye. Okay, class, sorry to interrupt, but it's time to close the Zoom reunion. Okay, but you still have time to complete your writing test. Okay, so try to do everything you have to do and ask me everything you have to ask me before or until Saturday, okay? Because after Saturday, we all go on vacations and I won't have the laptop near so I can change that, I don't know, homeworks and dates and limits. So if you need anything, you just tell me before Saturday at 1 p.m., okay? Then I'm all open to change everything you need. So have a nice holiday. See you in 2 weeks. Enjoy. Spend time with the people you love. And that's it. Celebrate the better way possible because you've been here for more than for a whole year and you need these vacations in your mornings. Okay, so see you again in 2 weeks. Have a nice holiday. Goodbye and take care. Thanks for the attention today. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, teacher. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Teacher,
Have a
happy
nice Friday
holiday.
too. Have a nice weekend.
Night,
Goodbye.
teacher. Happy holiday.
Bye. Happy holidays too. See you in 2 weeks. Goodbye.